Let's go get the postal with Poirot. No, you know what? We're gonna fix our mustache first.
It is not the right time.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I meant this. Yeah.
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typewriter? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long. ABC. I should compare this letter with the one on my desk which I received earlier to see if it does indeed come from the same person.
Compare the new letter with the other letters. Maybe Z, the letter D. Receive new thumbnails. Inquiry is progressing. Compare the new letter with the others. From Ellie Blazely.
Ah, some cool hair.
Purring tomcat. Yes, sit down. Okay, let's do it.
Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, this I is weird. Right, let us compare this with the other letter. Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Right, let us compare this with the other letter. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. The W is not printed properly. Right, let us compare this with the other letter.
Come on. Oh, wrong stick. Whoops.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Hastings, he strikes tomorrow. Chief Inspector Japp?
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Bien, now I'm going to see what I can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. What's got him all up in arms? Excuse me, why do you have a problem?
I've finished with this subject.
Oh, okay. Where's this other object though? Oh! Oh, it's way over here.
So, how are you getting on? I'm ready to take notes.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Now, down to work. All of this needs putting in order a little.
Okay. Aha. No. Maybe.
It's so simple.
Is it?
This page is finished.
Oh, okay.
That's done. 3 more to go.
Oh, okay. This was not as difficult as I thought it might be. I'm very happy for that.
This page is child's play.
Oh, not you.
This piece should be placed here. This page is finished.
Yes.
And that's 2 done. It's easier than I thought.
Indeed it is, and I'm very happy about that.
This piece should be placed here.
I am very okay with this.
It's so simple. This page is finished. Only 1 more. Keep going.
Yes. Fighting.
This piece should be placed here. This page is child's play. This page is finished. All the pages are reconstructed. The cloth is now soaked with solvent.
Okay.
Got it! Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look. Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at Comside.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
In the medical file, someone had touched A to E very recently. Read the reconstructed documents. Clark's, medical file.
Alice
patient
Asher,
files.
shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with loss of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine. Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill. Chronic bronchitis, causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking. Alexander Bonaparte Cust. War wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. pulmonary emphysema, hemoptysis, coughing fits with blood, suffers from absences and amnesia. Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster, asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Dick Dunbar from Doncaster. Brexhill is a very popular seaside resort. Miss Asher's name is visible on the burnt documents. Thora Gray saw a door-to-door salesman coming towards the house on the day of the murder. There are many people in Churston on the day of the murder, so Carmichael Clark's medical records have been consulted recently. All the victims suffered from throat afflictions. Documents come from Dr. Clark's patient records.
The burned documents are medical records, and without a doubt they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the 2 victims appear on them? And who are the 2 other patients?
These are very good questions.
Oh, phone. Dick Dunbar, about 40 years old in Doncaster, owner of the Black Swan Hotel. He is on the killer's list. He has a heart condition. But apparently Mr. ABC is not on the killer's list. Oh, we're on chapter 4! Answer the phone!
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady, who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust at Dick Dudley Dunbar, Wang Qing. Ask his name, Wang Qing. Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust. How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
Indicate the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Say to search all of Doncaster. Indicate the Ginger Cat. Say to search London.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
You appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
Call instead of Jap. Encourage Jap.
Chief Inspector, I would rather call myself.
As you wish. Please go ahead.
Hello, the Black Swan. Hercule Poirot here. May I speak to the owner?
Speaking. Dick Dudley Dunbar. How can I help you?
Is there Mr. Cust among your guests?
He arrived today. Shall I call him for you?
What do we do now? I don't think we want to speak to Cust. I don't know. Does this affect the game? What do I do? What do I do, game? What do I do? I don't know. Oh, this is an awkward phone call, by the way. Well, I don't know. I kind of want to click both. I don't know. I don't know if speaking to Cust will, like, accomplish anything.
No, it is you I wish to speak with.
But who is this Cust?
He's a crook. He's a killer. Ask if he has heard about the investigation.
Have you heard about the ABC case?
Oh, yes. I must say I'm not all that reassured. What with my name starting with D and all that.
You're in danger. Beware of your guest.
Do you think that Cust might be dangerous? Oh, I do hope you're wrong. He seems so harmless, you know. Oh, yes, completely harmless.
Warning, Cust is dangerous, but the danger into perspective, Cust is only a suspect. I mean, we know that he's dangerous, but I don't know what Poirot would say. Oh my god! Warn him that Cust is dangerous. Put the danger into perspective. Cust is only a suspect.
Do not be fooled. He has already killed 3 people and you are next.
A murderer? Under my roof? Good God!
Dunbar, can you hear me? Dunbar! Hello? Dunbar has had malaise. That's all we needed. I'm calling the Doncaster police. I hope they get there quickly.
Oh, he had a heart condition. Oh no, we shouldn't have said that.
Hello, Poirot. We have some good news. The police in Doncaster have caught our man at the Black Swan Hotel. They're sending him here by train.
How is the hotel owner?
He had a heart attack. He was taken to the hospital.
Oh crap.
Oh no. It is my fault. When I told him the killer was at his hotel, I should have been more considerate.
Come on, Poirot. You weren't to know he had a weak heart.
But we did.
But I should have known. I saw his medical records.
Do not torture yourself, Poirot. His attack was not fatal thanks to the quick intervention of the ambulance team.
Please keep me informed on his progress.
You can count on me. I'll do what's needed.
Crap.
I will visit him at his bedside when the murderer is caught.
That's typical of you, Poirot. We should focus on the next part of the investigation in order to avoid other incidents.
No, of course.
While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury guesthouse?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt.
Oh, I know. I should have clicked Y.
Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our #1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you are so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
But an unavoidable one. Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
Drats! Should have clicked Y. What?
To Marbury guest house, please.
So sorry for causing a heart attack. No. Ugh. Go to Marbury guest house. Question Mrs. Marbury. Handle bombs. Well, I mean, I guess that's why Poirot can ask to call the owner himself, because he knows that he has a weak heart, but Jap doesn't. So the point is to call this Poirot and tell him, like, gently so he doesn't have a heart attack. Crap! He has a heart condition. He collapsed when he heard over the phone that the murderer's looking for him. The ambulance arrived in time to take him to the hospital. Well, hopefully he doesn't die, but, like, man, I feel bad about that. I'm sorry!
It looks like I've found the real master of this house.
Indeed.
There is no need to worry about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
Hehe. As it should be.
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Japp told me that you might be coming.
Tell her that she is of great help. Get annoyed seeing her peel potatoes.
Madame, you may be of valuable help to me.
It would be my pleasure to help you. Will there be some journalists there as well?
I think you might even be interviewed. You are key witness.
I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards. It was only this morning that I understood. He told me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Cust left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined. As you can imagine, when I saw that, I called Scotland Yard.
Congratulate her for her observation. Ask her how she knew about the ABC.
Well done. You were right. He did go to Doncaster.
So I was right to warn the police.
Tell me, did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
Well, he's odd. Sometimes he coughs really loudly and complains that his throat is burning, and sometimes he talks to himself and stares into space. He told me that it was because of a wound he got in the wall. His head hasn't been quite right since, he said. And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
Ask if it was blood. Ask where the stains were.
Where were the stains on the shirt?
On the collar and on the buttonholes.
Cut used to travel for his work. Is that correct?
Oh, it wasn't for pleasure. He was always unwell on trains. But he had to sell his stockings around England. I have to respect my engagements, he used to say.
Do you know where Cust was at the time of the murder in Andover and Bexhill? On June the 21st and July the 25th?
No, I don't know. That was a while ago, you know.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cust rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it. Ah! I remember one thing. Bexhill by the sea, right?
Indeed. It is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cust asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
Ask her to continue. Point out that Bexhill is not the only seaside resort.
Very interesting. Please continue.
I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
Ask for more details about the newspapers. Ask when he started buying newspapers.
When did he start buying the newspapers?
Let's see. I think it was just after the millionaire's murder in Churston. He didn't seem all that interested before that.
That will be all for now. I'm going to take a look at his room.
Take the key on the counter.
I think I did that pretty well. I think we did that pretty well.
I should check the register. Mrs. Marbury may have been hiding something from me.
12 ego points.
This woman appears to be in a good mood.
Smooth movements. Welcoming smile. Relaxed
Mrs.
posture.
Marbury is in a good mood. She's working very precisely in producing incredibly thin peel.
I don't think my register will help you. Mr. Cust rents his room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
306. Yeah.
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder? Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Yes, I remember. Just for one night as a favor. Mr. Cust was away, all my other rooms were taken, and poor Mr. Fishman had nowhere to go.
Indicate that it is illegal, be understanding.
It doesn't matter, provided that you remembered to change the sheets.
Oh, do you think so?
Three ego points, yeah. She's Alexander Bonaparte Cust's landlady. She sublets her rooms to the guests while her usual residents are away. She saw Alexander Bonaparte Cust washing his bloodstained shirt. Oh, what is this?
It is a very beautiful piano. Maybe Mrs. Marbury likes to play in her free time.
My bite. Search Cust's room.
Laudanum Cameron's Chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher. This subject will probably be useful to me.
Oh.
Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. This subject will probably be useful to me.
Bottle of laudanum. Church Cust's room. Sedative.
How hopeful. This place is a real mess.
Scruffy coat. Slightly misaligned bed. And
The least we
cookery
can
in a mess.
say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance. John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester. To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes.
All the crime scenes.
Did Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning? I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it? The left-hand heel has been removed. The right-hand heel has been removed. And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC. I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes.
I'm quite sorry for you, if... Mr. Poirot, I'm quite
All
sorry.
the letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
Oh yeah, with the I and stuff there, yeah.
Cust is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury. It's an ABC. A long-bladed knife. A murderer's weapon. This object would probably be useful to me. ABC guys, enough to sign about a dozen murders. It's closed.
Not for long. Let's use the murder
This
weapon.
knife is very useful. Who knows? Maybe it never cut anything other than string. Stockings. Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed very well. The Bexhill daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder.
Was Cust at the time? Where was Cust at the time of the Bexhill murder?
Most probably the bathing dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands. All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churston murder onwards. Nothing before that date.
Where was Cust at the time of the Bexhill murder? The Bexhill local daily paper dating from the day of Betty's murder was found in Cust's room. Cust's room was rented to someone else on July 25th. Cust was probably in Bexhill on the day of the murder.
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th. It is not the right time.
Oh, we're not done. We are not done, game. Nope. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing?
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Yo, 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 yo. Aha, here.
War of 1914-1918. By the King's order, the name of Corporal A.B. Cust, Devonshire Regiment, was published on the London Gazette on May the 10th, 1918, as mentioned in a dispatch for gallant and distinguished service. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack. Corporal Cust greatly deserves his distinction.
Okay, are we done now? No. Okay. Oh.
This dark stain. It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there. No use continuing the inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see. Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
Bye.
Ah, Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes.
Talk to Jap. Cool. Let's do it. No, actually, no. We're gonna take a break, so thank you for watching, and I'll see.